It's 5 in the morning and you're getting ready for the rest of your day. You yawn and realize just how tired you are from all the activities you partook in from the previous day, and you need something to wake you up. An iced coffee will do just the trick. These are great picker-uppers that not only taste great, but also help people to be more alert and ready to take on the day from the very start. Many Americans drink iced coffees daily and even sometimes multiple times a day. Although caffeine may have its downsides, it also provides people with what they need and when they need it. Hi everyone and good afternoon. My name is Addison Rands, and my purpose today is to demonstrate and teach people how to make an iced coffee in 3 simple steps. First, gathering all of your ingredients. Next, talking about cooling your coffee. And finally, adding in all the delectable flavors. So first we'll start by gathering all of our ingredients. So here I'm using almond milk as my milk, and I have Snickers creamer, caramel, and then whipped cream. And then here I have my jar filled with ice, and then the coffee obviously. And then just something that you'll also want to use is a straw usually, which you'll use it to mix up all the ingredients and to drink out of it. So now that we've talked about all the ingredients that you need, we can talk about why you need to cool the coffee. So this is the coffee that I made. It's just a traditional roast. You can use any flavor that you want, but you want to cool it because then you don't want your ice to melt right away when you pour it in. So this has been sitting for about 15 minutes-ish. And so now that we've let it sit, I'm going to add it into this. And the ice may melt a little bit, which is all right, but I'm going to do about that. I'll just do the whole thing. And then, so now that you've added in your coffee, and it's cooled a little bit, we can start adding in all the flavors here. So I'm using almond milk, which I mentioned previously. You don't have to use almond milk. You can really use whatever you want. It's up to you. But I think it tastes good, so I'm going to add in just eyeball kind of however much you want. I think that's pretty good. And then once you've done that, you can add in your creamer, which I'm using Snickers because I like Snickers. Not as much as the milk, but just add in flavor. So now that you've added in your creamer, you can also put in something like caramel, or you can use chocolate, some people use, but I do this because I think it makes it taste even better and it's very easy to add in. So I'm just gonna add in a little bit of that. And then finally, we're gonna mix it all together. But we have, this one's a little bit full, but it's really just however much you want to your liking. So now that we mixed this up all together, I'm going to put on some whipped cream at the top, which this is optional, but you can add it to make it a little bit more picture perfect. So that's what I'll be doing, but I think that looks pretty good. And then you can also drizzle caramel on top of that to make it look even prettier, but I won't be doing that today. So as you can see, it is very easy to make an iced coffee, and it doesn't take a lot of time or effort to do this, and it's a very feasible thing to do in the morning when you need something to perk you up. My purpose was to show you how to make an iced coffee by first gathering all of your ingredients, talk about cooling the coffee, and finally adding in all the flavors. I think that this is something that everyone should try because it can open up a lot of new possibilities and interests for others, and you never know what you can get from going out of your comfort zone to try new things. Thank you for watching.